And we are back with another boxing video. Yay! Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is well. Hey, check it out. Let's get into it, man. Is Floyd Mayweather a better boxer or a better trainer? Some people say he has the potential to be a great trainer, like his uncle Roger. Rest in peace to Roger Mayweather. I think that's pretty much what started it all, man. His father got him started as far as training as a boxer, as well as his uncles. But at the end of the day, Floyd definitely is going to go down as one of the greatest fighters of all time. But now, is he trying to carve out that greatest trainer of all times? Because besides being a great fighter, and behind every great fighter and some of the greatest fighters who ever lived are the trainers who trained them. With Mike Tyson, you got Cus D'Amato. With Floyd, you got his father, and you got Roger. So, Manny Pacquiao, you got Freddie Roach. So, with the new generation of talent that's coming up, your Devin Haney's, your Gervonta Tank Davises. I mean, if these guys has what it takes, Shakur Stevenson, Jerron Ennis, Tevin Farmer, if these guys have what it takes to quote unquote be the next best thing, depending upon your prospective weight class, who's training you? Now, some say not your skill, but how well you do as far as progression in boxing depends not only on talent and natural talent, but also trained talent. Are you trainable? Do you receive instruction well? Now, that's one of the things that made Floyd so great is because he is a computer. Not only he takes in instruction well, but he's able to not only calculate but compute his opponents as well. So if you have that ability and you can break your opponents down, figure them out, and then on top of that, you got somebody else in your corner who also has a great mind, and they're seeing subtle things and they're seeing things in your opponent, and they can pull that. And then once you come back to your corner, they can put that inside your hard drive. Then you can calculate that. And then once you step back into that ring and that round commences, hey, then you execute that programming. You know what I'm saying? Floyd is a master at that. That's what makes him so great. And the time that he is putting in with Devin Haney is that he's trying to do the same thing to him. And that's not a bad thing. He's also working with Broly Romero, you know what I mean? And I commend that because a lot of these young guys, I mean, they have talent. I mean, Rolly is definitely a puncher, and Floyd is trying to work on his boxing skills. Devin Haney, I mean, he has it all. I mean, he's definitely becoming a man, so his man strength is starting to get there, especially with Shakur Stevenson as well. So they have the skill, their strength is developing. So who is in their corner to nurture that growth? You know what I mean? So that's why I think it's very important that Floyd does train and remains a trainer. Because as far as boxing, let's keep it real. He's not coming back to fight anybody for less than 300 million. And the only way that he can do that is if he fight Manny. Now I know Manny wants that fight, but for some reason, Floyd hasn't stepped up and made that fight happen again. I mean, truthfully, I mean, I think that not only would be a great fight, but I think Pacquiao will win it the second time. I thought he won the first time, despite his injury. But if Floyd comes back, it's only going to be for Manny Pacquiao. It's not going to be to fight any of his young Gervonta Tank Davis. It's not going to be any of these guys. It won't be your Errol Spence's, your Terrence Crawford. It won't be any of these guys. I mean, because let's keep it real. Floyd is definitely great, but he's getting up there, and these guys are dangerous. All it takes is one shot in boxing. You can slip, you can snuff, and you can do all that with all these different shots. But if you get hit with one shot at the right time in the right way, you gone, especially if your legs go. I see some fighters, they can take a punch. They got good, they got nice legs. Their base is strong. You know what I'm saying? But it's been shown that Floyd, if you catch him right, he can get shooken up. And with these young guys, if they catch him and if they hurt him, they gonna get on him. And see, because of who he is, the ref can kind of protect you. but he can't protect you the whole round or the whole fight. So if that pressure gets a little bit tough, hey, and he's getting caught with enough shots, Floyd can get stopped by one of these guys. So his best chance coming back, definitely Manny Pacquiao. But if he's not coming back into the ring, in my opinion, as a fan, as a boxing fan, somebody who reviews and talks about boxing news and the sport, he should definitely remain a trainer, man. His lineage as far as boxing and trainership is outstanding. So carry on that legacy. I mean, boxing, okay, you got other fighters who going to come up and carry on that Mayweather name because they're under your banner. But as far as the Mayweather legacy, you can continue that on with your own sons if they choose to box or by training these up and coming fighters. You got some great talent out here. But I mean, him and Tank, I mean, they seems to be on outs for, I mean, for whatever reason. There's always some, I mean, some crap. I mean, with these guys, I mean, they get in their feelings and they stop speaking or whatever. But I mean, this is business. You know what I mean? Like contractually, he's obligated to the Mayweather promotions. So whether you want to or not, you're part of the money team. And I really haven't been hearing too tough that he wants out of his contract. So whatever's going on, I mean, it's not that major. But moving forward, once that contract is over, will he start his own venture? That being Garante Tate Davis or Devin Haney. Matter of fact, let me correct myself because Devin Haney already has his own promotional company. As I said, Floyd has been cultivating him for some years now, and that was a part of the plan. Whether Floyd instilled that in him or he seen that himself, and he said, "You know what, man? Let me get my own situation." So this way, you can kind of take certain middlemen out, and it doesn't handicap your business. And if you want to make certain things happen, you're able to do that because you're not only the principal fighter, but you're also the principal promoter, and that's another nice check. And that's what it's all about. A lot of these guys nowadays, I mean, the fight is definitely in their heart, but at the same time, they're truly focused on their business. And I think that's backwards. But at the end of the day, that's what we're living in as far as boxing. That's just how boxing is now. It's not strictly about the fight. Put him in front of me and I knock him down. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, put him in front of me, but what's that price tag next to their name or next to that person? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I get financially? Before we agree to this fight physically, we first have to agree to this fight financially. And the money, in my opinion, the money is going to come. Especially, I mean, if it's two top fighters, the money is going to come. But the fight should always be the first thing. You know what I mean? Always look out for the fans because if you're not looking out for the fans, what is you fighting for? You might as well just be training in the gym somewhere. But if you're not, you are fighting because you're a professional fighter. You do that for the fans. You're a prize fighter. You know what I mean? And your prize is the money. But at the same time, people view you in order to win that prize money, whether it be the gate or your whatever financial, whatever was financially agreed to upon you guys agreeing to fight, whatever that contract is. So you got that check, you got the check for the gate, you got the revenue check as far as like views or streams, pay-per-views or what have you. You know what I mean? So it's definitely money out there. That's why I believe that the money is there. You don't have to put that first. You should put the fight first because these guys, especially some of the top tier champions, these guys should be fighting a lot more than what they are. I mean, you young. You only fight once a year, maybe twice a year, but at the same time, the years are progressing. And if you're somebody like Terrence Crawford, Terrence is like 32 years old, so it's like you have to become a little more active. You know what I mean? Because I think, as I said in one of the previous videos, you guys should definitely like, comment, and subscribe. And also check out that other video when I was talking about Terrence Crawford and Jerron Enos. Like, in my opinion, Terrence has probably about a good 5 more years, but that's if he takes care of himself and he doesn't get damaged in any way, meaning injury, God forbid, you know what I mean, or anything, you know what I'm saying, above the neck, God forbid. Got to protect yourself. Like I said, it only takes one punch to change not only the fight, but your life. You know what I mean? Like boxing is definitely a dirty game, but it's also a dangerous game. I mean, so to a degree, I understand why guys are trying to get that money. You know what I mean? Because they know boxing is dirty and it's dangerous, and you don't want your career halted because you got hurt or because of some bull crap. Now you can't make no money. So I definitely understand both sides. You know what I'm saying, of the tracks. But I definitely believe, man, Floyd can be an excellent trainer. He can definitely be one of the greats because he's a great fighter. His boxing knowledge is extensive. But just because you're a great fighter, it doesn't mean you can be a great trainer. But from what I have seen, what I have seen from Floyd, training wise, I think Floyd can be a very good, if not legendary trainer. You know what I'm saying? Because not only he has the knowledge, but I mean, it looks like he also has the patience, and he's really watching his guys, and he's making sure that okay, it's not just for okay the quote unquote cameras is filming this. No, he's making sure that they sitting down on their punches, they throwing the correct punches, making sure they rotate. You know what I'm saying? They put their hip into it, turn their body into it. So he's making sure their fundamental mechanics are sound. And that's one of the things you look for. You build upon your fundamentals, your basic fundamentals. That's your base. And from all the training regimens that I've seen him do, from Devin to Rolly to his nephews, that's what he's implementing the basics. You know what I'm saying? Making sure your jab is right, making sure you're sitting down on your punches. You know what I'm saying? When you going, make sure that you drop and you squat. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing it the right way as far as being a trainer, in my opinion. So I commend you for that, man. And like I said, if he comes back, we all know it's going to be Manny versus Mayweather. And that is the only fight, by the way, that people will watch without fans. Guaranteed. I lie to you not. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Share these videos on whatever your social platforms. I hope you guys are safe out here during this pandemic. Make sure that you wear your mask at all times. Make sure that you wash your hands. And once you return back home safely, Lord willing, like I said, wash your face and everything. And if you're using masks, reusable masks, make sure that you wash them. Make sure that you wash them. And when you wash them, like I said, make sure they dry, and then you put them in a bag or something. Then you stash them until you get ready to wear that bad boy again. So, like I said, you guys be safe, be blessed, of course. Always be righteous. Be a righteous soul out here. The world is crazy. Be righteous. Also, if you're looking for anything, if you're searching for anything, I hope you guys find peace. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys on your next one. Excuse me, on the next one. And like I said, leave it in the comments what you think. Is Floyd a better trainer or a better boxer? Leave it in the comments. Let your boy know. And we can talk about it. Peace.